Well, Joe, Aljamain Sterling, we talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that one.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now, he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. The Funkmaster Aljamain Sterling. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, you can argue this is the single hardest belt in the UFC to defend. The UFC's lightweight division has long been a murderer's row, and this champion's latest challenger looks like he could come through and upset the apple cart. We were talking to him the other day, and I asked him about the fight. He goes, DC, nothing surprises me, because every time I go in there, I fight the toughest, scariest opponent. I understand my opponent's good, but I'm the champion for a reason, and I intend for it to stay that way. Seemed like he had a great training camp, a great weight cut, and even though there are definite stylistic challenges in front of him here tonight, told us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, skill for skill, I'm better than this, and then this guy everywhere, and I'm going to prove it in a big way in front of this capacity. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
So he has chewed up and spit out the rest of this division. Big challenge, though, for the UFC flyweight champion, Demetrious Johnson, here tonight. We will see how he approaches it. Early takedown attempts, gotta figure to be a factor in this one. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
Big shot to the head.
And they're exchanging leather early. Lands again.
Massive knee lands.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So you may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon. Nice block.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Johnson's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Oh, nice right hand by the
Champ, yeah. Massive shot from the top.
Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that goal.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. Great job landing the strike from his back.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Under a minute now to go. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting, he wants this badly.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Sterling's in half guard. Right into side now. Really using it. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice kick there by DJ. Oh, blocked the shot there and then delivers the straight counter. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Stuff the takedown, no problem. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. And there's a takedown attempt. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's lead the dance.
Johnson gets the double leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, nice judo toss for him. Looking to clinch there is good by Sterling. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Finds a home for the left hand there. Johnson gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Making all these shots count. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, feet on the hips here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Johnson.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop.
You're being controlled on the ground here. He gets the takedown, and you put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You start to...
Well-placed kick there by Johnson. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the two. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine was tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Relentless pressure from the top by Johnson.
Great submission defense. Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice punch from the clinch by Johnson. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Oh, perfect combination. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Tags him with that uppercut. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Take a seat. Breathe. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you than that.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Good work from the top here by DJ.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Sterling's in half guard. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Oh, he's getting submitted.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body, starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show itself.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge grounding balls. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Sterling's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Let's go. Push. Get free.
Under a minute to go. Sterling's back to the north-south position now.
Power through it. Let's go.
Oh, that looks tight. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sterling. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, buddy. Deep breath for me. You're doing fine. You can go out there and you can win this fight, but I need you to do it now. You're down on the scorecards, and I need you to put this...
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. Really, every time he threw in that previous round, he was able to.
I mean, it looked like his opponent was just a stationary target. Every time he decided to go, he was able to land. It was truly, truly amazing to watch someone have that level of success in such a high-level mixed martial arts competition.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stick.
Sterling going through. Oh, flying knee to the head.
He's going guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Johnson's back in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, nice
Nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Johnson's in half guard.
Nice defense.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
That heel hook looks tight. He cannot allow his opponent to get space, though, if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, he got out again.
Oh, he got to his spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip.
Ooh, looks like another submission attempt. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, bails on the submission now. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Sterling's back in full mount. Under a minute now to go in the fight.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sterling. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson.
All right, so more of the same here in this UFC flyweight division as Demetrious Johnson gets his hand raised yet again, and you can't help but wonder what kind of fighter and what kind of